Previously on Talk That Talk.
It was all about, building the overall person and community aspects and just like almost like this family environment. So many people that come from that type of programs that go into being a band director themselves, they want to recreate those environments. And oftentimes the idea is that they want to recreate those environments within the communities that they feel may be underserved or that they were served through. So if I come from, like, I'm teaching in Newark, I came from Detroit. I specifically wanted to teach in an urban inner city. That's what I was looking for. It doesn't mean that I wouldn't want to teach another space, but I also feel like if I feel like I'm good in my job, I want to be in a space where our students are receiving quality music education. You know what I mean? Because oftentimes we are talking about programs that don't have certain things, that don't have this understanding or sit this and the other. And I want to be both. I want to be both the family environment of the band program, but also musicality of it needs to be second to none. We need to also have that as the main part of the program as well. So for me, many of the Black band directors I know look or seek out programs that reflect their college programs or their high school programs. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they wouldn't want to take other jobs, but they seem to kind of follow those same paths because that's, you kind of go towards many times what you came from. People who have core backgrounds, they may end up teaching core in college or in other areas in their lives because that's the background they come from. So that's how I see it. I don't think it's that they don't want to. It's not a lack of something. It's a more interest in something else. You know what I mean? I see it like that. I have more interest in being a part of the urban inner city culture than I do other places. But that comes with the caveat, with all the bull crap that comes with some of those situations. But while the adults argue, the kids suffer. So, being there for those kids and giving those opportunities are real important. So many people do look to those environments to create that family environment and push the music forward.
Okay. Bet. Rick, thank you for putting that weak ass horn up. Do Black band directors want other positions?
Really, man? Hell no. Golly, what a crazy ass question, man. But whatever. No. And I think that question even feeds into this narrative that people are trying to push that all we try to do is follow the white folks. No, that ain't true. We try to follow excellence. And for some reason, excellence has been synonymous with other types of bands. And on one hand, like, I've learned a lot on this by doing this show, man, especially from people like Justin, man, and some others I've had opportunity, Chuck, and some other people I've had an opportunity to talk to. But that is not our objective whatsoever. Oh my God. I'm sitting up here talking and you got the glazing shirt up on the dang on screen.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to make sure we saw it.
Man. And you got just glaze. There's supposed to be no glazing.
Oh, we don't
want people to glaze.
No, the phrase was just glaze when we did it on the show.
Tight. Well, anyway. Yeah, man, it just our programs have a lot that they offer, right? To the student, to the community. That's a big part of it too, right? Like, that was one thing I used to love about Norfolk State, man, is that, like, I used to hate doing it, that dang on homecoming parade. But when we used to do that parade, man, the city used to come the hell out for Norfolk State Band, bro. Like, you marching up, what is that, Virginia Beach Boulevard, and that thing was packed. It was people everywhere.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Doing your favorite joint. Oh
my God. Oh, Bus Stop. Hated Bus Stop. But every time we played Bus Stop, we got that check daddy. So, hey, play the Bus Stop. But we get there in the morning. It's like 40, like not 40, but like 20 high school bands on that field, like doing what they do. Like, it was just a beautiful environment. I don't see that, y'all, at the PWI level. We don't see that, like, at all. We do a high school battle of the bands, And on average, it brings out a good amount of people. Every year we have anywhere between like 400 to 600 students, right? But that's really the only opportunity that with something that's sponsored by us that we have our opportunity to put our hands, like in those programs. So I think that we love what we do and we cherish what we do. But I think to automatically assume that somebody wants to leave just because they speak of greatness and excellence, I think is a bad thing to think. But on the other hand, y'all know me. Good is good, bad is bad. Yeah, whether it's black, white, indifferent. I know a lot of PWIs that aren't good. You know, people don't like saying that out loud, but I'll say it. I know a lot that aren't good. There are more that aren't
Who
good
don't
than
like
there
saying it?
are. Not on our show, but
Well, I'm about to
they
say, where
think
do people at?
right. Mar, you think they think we bougie, bro? They think all we want to do is be white folks, I guess. But I will say it out loud that there are a lot more bad groups, including in PWIs, than there are good. Just are. So that's not a black or white thing. Neither is success for a band program. We talk about the small bands on this show all the time. Shout out to Thurman DeLeon Hollins, what he was able to do with North Carolina Central, North Carolina A&T, Dr. Ruff. That was the small band with the big sound. Key on the word small. So there's been a lot of bands, y'all, regardless of size, regardless of budget, that have done great with what they did. Shoot, people don't realize this. Norfolk State has never had a 300-piece band. Biggest band we ever had was in 2009, and that band was 280. That was it. We have never had a 300-piece band. So all you bands out there with 300 Norfolk, we don't know what that's like. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have this massive thing to have a good product. But I think the pursuit of excellence is paramount, man. We have to expect more from the things that we say we love. We have to want better for our community, and that's what we talk about all the time. So no, hell no, ain't nobody trying to want what's on the other side. Do I want to be a successful band director? Yeah, I do. And for me, a successful band director means having a good one ensemble, actually having a jazz band, because you'd be surprised how many groups don't even have a jazz band anymore. Like, that's the basis of my research. Matter of fact, I am going to get this music back into our programs. Well, hell or high water. How the hell we find this art form that's specifically American and our people do it the least? I get so tired, y'all, of logging online and look and going to jazz festivals and seeing a room full of white folks. Where are we at? We founded this music. Why we ain't in the room? And obviously, y'all ain't talking about everywhere. Obviously, places like New Orleans, we are still heavily involved in this music. Ain't like they're everywhere else. So, no, we don't want to go other places. I don't want to. I want to go where God has planned to go. That's where I want to go. But wherever that is, whether that's an HBCU, whether that's a PWI, no matter what, my program is going to have excellence. And so, that's the expectation for me, and hopefully the people that will be around me in whatever program I'm at. So that's my answer.